I ain't, no.
You're not?
No.
What's the reason that you're recording?
I'm not going to answer any questions now.
Sorry?
I'm not going to answer any more questions. I don't need your service.
Okay, I'm just wondering why you're actually standing outside.
Thanks for coming out and talking to me. I do appreciate it, but I don't need your service.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, not too bad.
You alright, mate?
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, how's it going?
Alright.
You auditing, are you?
I might be.
Can I help you at all?
No, I'm alright, thank you.
Sure?
Yep.
You waiting for anybody?
I ain't, no.
You're not?
No.
What's the reason that you're recording?
I'm not going to answer any questions now.
Sorry?
I'm not going to answer any more questions. I don't need your service.
Okay, I'm just wondering why you're actually standing outside.
Thanks for coming out and talking to me. I do appreciate it, but I don't need your service.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, not too bad.
You alright, mate?
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, how's it going?
Alright.
You auditing, are you?
I might be or I might not, to be honest with you. I don't really wish to engage.
You don't wish to engage?
No.
Okay, what I'm going to ask then, we've got some personal vehicles here.
Yeah.
Kindly don't film the personal vehicles, alright?
I'm going to film anything I can see from a public area.
Okay, the reason I say that though is that's more of a courtesy thing.
No, I appreciate it, but I've got to get something in the video, so...
Well, maybe aim for the marked police cars then, because like I said, personal cars not really cool if they don't want
Normal cars, police cars, anywhere that comes out of the police grounds, I'm going to...
The first thing the officers showed was not concern about the law, but their own attitude. Instead of saying what crime was happening, they asked, "Are you auditing?" That question showed they already judged FB before anything else. FB answered correctly by saying he may or may not be auditing and didn't want to talk. He did not have to explain himself because filming in public is not illegal. When that didn't work, the officer changed the topic and complained about filming cars. But he still could not point to any law. Instead, he tried to make FB feel guilty by calling it a courtesy issue. That was emotional pressure, not law enforcement. This situation was not really about the law. It was about officers being uncomfortable with being...
What's the purpose of what you're recording?
For my own purpose.
For your own purpose?
Yeah.
And can I ask for any ID?
No, you can't. Okay. You can ask, obviously, but...
Stay off the road, because I don't want you to get run over by accident.
I don't need, I know you're only looking out for me, but I've been walking up and down for God knows how many years. I can look after myself.
You done this before then, have you?
I might have.
Yeah?
I might have.
Right.
Have a good day, lads. Thank you.
Okay. Good day.
Thank you. You're dismissed, lads. Why not?
Do not film me. I'm not giving you my permission.
I don't need your permission.
Please.
You touch me,
Please
you'll be in trouble, okay? I do not consent to any touch. I politely refuse.
Please put the phone
Listen,
down.
I don't know who you are. Could you step back, please, and leave me alone?
No.
Well, if you touch me, I do not consent to touch, and you will be arrested, okay? So,
Really?
yeah. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at you.
I'm laughing at you. You're a fool, not me.
Your balaclava.
Yeah, so what? Let me just get up and stand back away from you. Yeah.
The off-duty officers quickly showed they did not understand the law properly. They told FB to stop filming because they did not give permission. But in public places, permission is not needed to record. Then they claimed FB was intimidating people. That argument was weak because intimidation under UK law requires threatening or abusive behavior. Quietly standing with a camera is not enough. The same applies to harassment laws. One person filming once does not count as harassment. They also mentioned his balaclava, but wearing one is legal. The biggest problem was how the situation started. The officers walked over to FB themselves, then later acted as if they were victims. They created the confrontation and then used their own discomfort as an excuse for action.
Who's not writing their head here?
Him here.
I don't.
Your mate here. He's not writing here for calling members of the public fools. Are you an officer here? Are you? Shit, man. Are you an officer? Go on. You touch me, and I'll lay you straight up the floor.
Oh, yeah,
I will, yeah.
Threatening us now,
Yeah. You can't, you just can't, go on. I said, you touch me, I said you'll be in trouble. Go on, I've got everything on camera. He just got all aggressive, you can see it in his face and he wants to do something. Do something.
I do.
Go on, do it. Do it. You must think I'm scared of you.
I'm not.
I'm not scared of you, don't worry about that. I'm here minding my business. And you know it's an offence to lie to the police, you know that, don't you? An arrestable offence. We've got a very aggressive gentleman here. I'm standing here minding my own business and they approach me. Yeah, calling me a fool. If anybody's the fool, it's him.
This was the moment the off-duty officers lost all credibility. After FB challenged one officer for insulting him, the officers suddenly moved forward aggressively with a clenched fist. That was not professional behavior. It looked threatening and aggressive. FB calmly reminded them he had the right to defend himself if attacked. Instead of admitting their colleague overreacted, the officers twisted the story and claimed FB was making threats. The officer caused the escalation, but they tried to blame FB for standing his ground. It looked like an attempt to change the narrative and protect themselves.
You want to hit me and you want to do something because you're very, very angry, I encourage you, you do it. And I'll hold you accountable. This is going to be a Karen and Ken video, this is. Excuse me, lads, could you tell me if this gentleman's an officer, please?
Figure out for yourself.
All right, cocky boy.
Sorry?
All right, cocky boy.
Figure out for
What are you being cocky for? What are you being cocky for? What are you being cocky for? Go and do your thing. Go and do your thing, you're dismissed. See you later. Hey, he got an attitude, hasn't he? What's the matter with him? Oh, we've got flashing blues here. Yeah, go on. Everything's on camera, so what you do? No, not at all.
When backup officers arrived, FB asked a simple question. Were these two really officers? Instead of giving a clear answer, they dismissed him and told him to find out yourself. Soon after, officers arrested FB without properly explaining the situation. He was tackled to the ground even though he did not appear to resist. Later, FB was charged with resisting arrest and assaulting an officer, even though the footage suggested he was not the aggressor. This shows how quickly the story can change once police reports are written. The officers using force became the ones controlling the narrative. FB later admitted he was inexperienced at the time. If more legal questions had been asked on camera, like the grounds for arrest and necessity, it may have been harder for the story to be twisted. The bigger issue shown here is how easily policing can become emotional instead of legal. FB was not stopped because he broke the law. He was stopped because officers did not like being filmed. The off-duty officers started the confrontation, became aggressive, and then presented themselves as victims. The uniformed officers who arrived had the chance to investigate fairly, but instead they quickly used force and backed the original officers. According to FB's footage and updates, the system appeared to protect the officers while painting him as the problem. The main lesson from this case is simple. Knowing your rights and staying calm is extremely important. Without that knowledge, the balance of power can easily turn against ordinary people.